Hello there! HellSTORM came to Appalachia. You can get the very first one by doing a new questline of Brotherhood of Steel, so probably you already have it or had it because you are not interested in missile launchers. Well, whenever you have it back, don't drop it again. Why not? Just watch the video and you will find out. If you have completed Wastelander's main story questline, there are some mod plans for this weapon to buy. But don't do it right away. Let's check out these mods first. We have some payloads and scopes. I personally prefer standard scope, though the gameplay I will offer you to try doesn't require to use it actually. Anyhow, here they are. Night vision? No thanks. A recon scope could work, but not for dynamic gameplay. With standard one, you can hit your target if it stays still. Mind you, missiles don't fly fast. That is why don't even try to hit a moving target from far away, unless you are pro. It is not a rocket launcher from Quake 3 and even skilled player will struggle. Now payloads. Here are some options we have. Plasma, cryo and fire payloads have the same amount of damage but partly different types of it. Standard has just an explosion damage and enhanced has a little bit less of explosion damage but 2 more missiles to shoot before reloading. For dynamic gameplay, let's try them out against us. First goes cryo and it can drop our 20% of health pretty much. So, no. Fire damage burns us even faster. Not a chance. Plasma has energy damage and we can survive the impact actually. What is good, energy damage is better against Scorched Beast than just explosive. You'd better go with this one. My personal problem with energy weapons is turning corpses into a goo. I really hate this. And it prevents other players from looting corpses. Just big no. Standard payload has the max possible damage. Only explosion one, but it is fine versus common mobs. The fireproof perk is your best friend, and you can even improve your resistance with dodge. Keep in mind, if you go with power armor, you will never have any issue with explosions, while fireproof is equipped. Just a little heads up. But in my case, I will go with unyielding, and that is why my tests here are important. With enhanced payload, you have 2 missiles more to fire, but I have no problem with reloading, and I need more damage. So, standard payload for the win. Heavy gun perks work with explosion weapons. Here's the proof. First, I shoot these poor animals with equipped perks. Keep in mind that mine HellSTORM doesn't have legendary damage modifier. Okay, let's remove perks and try this guy without them. As you see, the damage outcome is dropped. No matter what these perk cards say, they work with this explosive weapon. Plus, Demolition Expert makes it more interesting actually. But the fun is about to begin. Let me equip Heavy Gunner perks one more time and finish off these poor creatures. By the way, this one is not a build video, but I'm working on it. Explosive weapons can be way better than you could possibly imagine. That is why I offer you to check my channel time to time. And now let's fight. I don't use power armor here, because first I need more action points to run and jump around all over the place. Stealth works, but not on sneak attacks. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never saw a damage outcome boosted by sneak attack. I use SWAT's only mod because my missiles follow targets wherever they go, but these targets need to be on site, otherwise no hit. Though sometimes it just works, without being on site, who knows. Anyway, I love this missile automated guidance system in Fallout 76. One day you try to survive with a pipe gun you would actually use in this situation, and now you have the best technology of targeting mobs installed somehow in your head. Did you know that we are all robots actually, or synths from Fallout 4 lore? Some sort of Terminators from the past. How would you explain this otherwise? We can craft anything out of junk. We never die from diseases and radiation can kill our human body, but actually makes us stronger. Our bullets not only go straight to the target, but even missiles can follow them. The mankind was over some time ago, now is era of robots. Here jump and fly is important, because it helps us to see our targets while our death from above is coming. Man, I love this air-to-ground missiles. They're expensive to craft, I would say, and I couldn't help myself but get a bloated version of this HellSTORM. Two-shot legendary effect could be better and funny, because the explosion happens twice and mob will fly away, but from another point of view, go to find his corpse afterwards. Look, they fight each other. Nice. Okay. Now I'm working on Go Boom build and I love it actually, pretty much. As I mentioned before, the heavy gunner perks work with this weapon, though it is explosive, but keep in mind that they don't work with the normal missile launcher we have in the game. It could be because here we have another types of damage we deal with it. Another important point is damage resistance of mobs. Some of them have more resistance to energy damage, which can be caused by plasma payload, and some of them are more affected to fire or cryo damage. With Plasma Cutter Showcase, I will cover up this topic more, because using this melee weapon we can't kill ourselves, but in the case of HellSTORM, use Plasma Payload or Standard one and you will be fine. As an explosive weapon, they break fast, so you might be interested in having few of them on you, with different payloads, depends on situation. I doubt that a build based on these cuties will be a powered one, more or less to have some fun with explosives, but it's worth it. We play the game to enjoy it, so do enjoy the game, you deserve it. As you see, sometimes mobs go off my side, but a missile still can reach them, so it's a tricky move. I tested it out multiple times, and in general, if I don't see them, the game hides my missiles, and they go nowhere, just disappear. Maybe it will be fixed someday, but anyway, just try to have a clear vision on your target, and never shoot a missile if your probability is 0. Well, I think we are done with mini hawks. Let's try something else. This one will be the last one. Boom. Scorch Beast and her minions. I spent 2 hours just hunting them down like I am a mobile anti-aircraft system. You need to be close enough to be able to hit the target. If you can find her with VATS, it doesn't mean that your missiles will reach her. She should be within your, let's say, anti-air radar. First, get her attention by killing her minions, and whenever she is engaged, just send a holo missile to take her down. As I mentioned before, it'd be better to use plasma payload, but I didn't test it out myself, I just guess it. Whenever my Go Boom build is ready, you will find out. It will be so cool to expand a little bit the area where our anti-aircraft system can detect and reach them. And it doesn't even matter if some missiles just will miss the target, even if I can clearly see it. I just love this gameplay, like something new to do in Fallout 76. What do you think about new toy we have to play with? Leave your comment down below. With power armor it's a little bit harder to hit Scorch Beast because normally power armor builds go with heavy guns, means low perception. It wasn't that bad, I can tell, but here I can be more sneaky time to time and it just looks better. Plus, I didn't notice any bonus of one guy army or stabilized. Frankly, I didn't play that much, but maybe you do, let me know. As well, I want to hurt a cargo bot. Sometimes they try to dodge fire attacks and too sad I didn't think of it before. This Scorch Beast has gone, and for the last let's try to survive inside a building. Here I have some ghouls to deal with and they can be very close, but I am partly safe from explosions. So let's check out if I can blow up everything but myself. What is good, they are not very healthy, and I have a jetpack in case of emergency. Maybe I should have tried in golf club, because there is a less space, but I can imagine how messy it would be next time I try. I still have a lot of missiles on me, and with an ammo factory perk, it is not a big deal to craft more. Everything for fun purpose in this game. I strongly suggest you to try it yourself. Whenever you get a good roll of this missile launcher, just give them a help. And for that, you will need to do daily ops to get the plan. Whenever you have it, there is a possibility to get a roll from loot. I think that's enough with goals. As you see, it is possible to use this weapon indoors. Well, what can I say? I like HellSTORM, and I go to play with it right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.